So I have no clue. I can see the chat, but it's just spinning preview loading, so I don't know if that's 100% right or wrong. So in the chat, you're gonna have to help a little bit because it literally is the first time I'm using Streamlabs to at least try and get the audio and thingies working. Thanks. It actually is me being very lazy, this shirt is, as it's one of my pyjama tops. And I'm literally looking at the laptop that's on the side and everything, so I'm hoping Streamlabs is working for me, and I've got YouTube showing the chat, so hopefully it's working properly, as it's just saying preview. It's literally, I'll literally show you what mine's doing so I know whether this is normal for next time. So just let me know if it's normal, so I won't worry with not being able to see anything on the screen, because I think I did it one time and all the video come up on the screen. But the only thing I've noticed, there's no chat on the actual screen for this. So it's a bit kind of confusing, especially as I've got to go from there to there to there. I definitely think that if I don't try these in a live, it's cool, thanks Infinite. I was just worried that the picture was being an issue, but I think for a little while now that I've actually changed to my mobile internet, as I've got 10 gig of internet on there, so I can go live for a little while, as it don't bother me if I use 8 gig of internet, as that's what I only really got it for the use download festival, and only used 2 gig, so that was pretty cool to walk away with more gigs than I thought I would. Ew, I wonder if they've helped or not. Sorry, I had to read something that I was dealing with before I went on YouTube. It's something was ordered by mistake by someone else, and I can't use the item because I don't have credit cards and bits like that. So it's kind of a useless thing, and I'm trying to see if like I can get the points back so I can use the points to buy an actual game on my Nintendo Switch. I tried it in a hotel for download before I got the internet, and I did a small live stream, and I have no clue where to find that video because it did get recorded. It is on YouTube, but it just doesn't show up anywhere. So I just assumed that it didn't work and ended up just leaving it because I really just did it as like a tester to see if anything could be done. How's the volume? Because I know this phone tends to cut a lot of the audio down, so where it could be loud on my other device, it could be a lot quieter on this one. Oh, that's cool. So now where's the camera? I don't like this phone. This is the Metallica guitar pick that I got on the 20th, and my mum gave it to me, and this is actually from the Metallica show itself. When they threw these out, my mum and brother found a couple, so they give me one and kept one each for themselves. So that was pretty cool. So I finally got a guitar pick for Metallica. I just need one for Kiss and I think a couple of other bands. My brother has a couple for Kiss, but I'm pretty sure because it's his favourite band, I'm not going to get those, as he's got two from the same tour he has. And I got two while at a show for Def Leppard a couple of years back, and one was given to me by the security guard, which was really cool because they actually normally take them and sell them and don't hand them to anyone. But the girl saw me looking around the floor, and probably I was looking unhappy at the time because literally I hadn't eaten anything and I really needed a drink that day. And as a common occurrence is for me, I don't have money on me when at concerts, so if I need a drink, I'm not going to get a drink. But yeah, as I said in my last stream or video or something, that at Download Festival I got a drink for $2.50, which is a good price technically, but this is the cup that I took. I literally took it thinking, they're going to say you got to throw it, and yeah, I was happy to throw it if need be, but they actually let me have this filled up with Pepsi, and I'm not joking. The cups that this is size of this is a large McDonald's cup. That's how much you can put in here. Is nearly all but a drink. It's about that much of a large McDonald's drink. And they put that into this for $2.50, and the size of the cup was a small McDonald's drink. So for 250, getting that size drink was really good, and I'm thinking personally maybe it's a case of because it was a container and no cups to throw on the floor or junk and less environmental damage or work to be done. They actually just put more in, but they didn't say, hey, we can only fill it to a certain limit. They said for safety reasons we can only fill it to a certain limit, but they literally filled it to a thumb distance lower to like a screw line which is in the cup, and that still made it a large Pepsi, and that literally would have cost, if I'd got it with cups, £5 for that size drink. But the main reason I actually had it in that cup, or this, what should I say, was because I don't drink that much. I literally drink a mouthful here and there. So a lot of the times I'm not drinking much. Yeah, it was so good for 250 rather than 350. I got the drink, so I was really pleased, and the worker himself said, hey, that was a good idea bringing that cup. It looks better, it keeps your drink cold, as at the festival, if you have it in a plastic cup, it's likely to get rain on it, or if you get someone that's clumsy, they're going to walk into you and spill that drink. So where I had that, I actually put it in my pocket, so I pretty much just done it that way and found it so funny that I could do that. Yeah, it's literally so funny, the whole festival. I'm just walking around with this like cup that I know I'm not supposed to have that at the festival. Right, I'm not 100% sure because I've not got really anything to do, but I could do a live tomorrow around, but I'm not sure on the time. But I was just wondering, are you free to do a phone call either through Discord or the normal way with phone? As I might as well learn how to use Discord and hope my phone doesn't, the laptop doesn't kill over. Because I'm literally happy just to waste my internet on my phone at the moment, but I'm just not sure on what to do on the chat side because I'm so not used to this. I can end the live stream now and just do it when you're ready. Just message me and I'll just one second while I load up the thing. So right, I literally used this probably twice, and all I've done is put in my thing, made a little group or whatever it is, but my thingy name is basically the same as my YouTube channel, so that, and hopefully it's actually less demanding on the Wi-Fi at home, so it will work around the house a little better. But yeah, I'll show the thing so you can see pretty much what the thing is if you have to add me specifically, because I really do not know how to use that, and I did try and find your one. Yeah, that should be okay, as I'm not 100% sure on time today, but it should be okay for a little bit, as I know as long as I don't like spend all night, then I can't get in trouble. But then again, I'm used to getting in trouble for being noisy in my bedroom, whether it be music. Originally, it actually used to be like, let's say, oh yeah, Rock Band and Guitar Hero. When I had that, I used to have the drums, and I played that every single day. I literally beat them drums to pieces, and surprisingly they actually still worked up until my mum finally binned them because we didn't have the game, which was kind of annoying. Hi Beth B. Claus. I know, I think it's due to I'm using Streamlabs to get the chat up, the live up, and I may have done this slightly wrong or right, I'm not 100% sure. But I'm gonna do a live for definite either tomorrow, and I'm gonna try and add some more plush, so there'll be some more bits in it, and because I said I would eat them live on the stream, I'm not actually going to open these until that day, and if I do, I'm going to punish myself by promising to eat a teaspoon of extremely hot spicy sauce that my brother kind of regrets buying or picking, which I kind of like, but it really burns the back of the throat, and I will go 20 minutes or so in the live stream, then for the last say 20 minutes I'll do the live stream, no water, no drinks, and that's after eating the hot sauce. So that's my punishment if I eat these before going live. So it's just a bit of fun for me anyway, because I have got some other bits that I can eat, or I can make a video for the Licorice Company that was so kind at downloading. Yeah, so I've got a couple of videos that I'm gonna show. The what is it? The when it's done is the brownie shop, and I can't say enough good things about that place. It's fun, and the brownies was super filling, and so making me hungry just thinking about it. Yes, it's always learning. but normally around this time the Wi-Fi starts to die, and so it's phone data and everything. But I'm just hoping that things work out, and maybe tomorrow I can just start it out from my phone and work out how to make sure I've got this all right, because I want to make sure I'm reading the chat properly, as I'm not sure if there's a bigger delay on this. Yeah, I might be making you hungry for that, but it's also making me extremely hungry, as I've only had a roll to eat today. So I'm literally waiting on dinner. And I had burgers yesterday with a hot sauce of some kind on it. So everything that's put on the burgers has been hot the last couple of days. So I kind of was hoping that I could have waffles and burger, or a beef burger waffle, to give it its proper name, as I had that in one of the restaurants I went to a while back, and it was amazing. It's literally two big-ish waffles with a beef burger and a big bit of chicken, plus for an extra 50p you could put a bit of bacon with it, and it had maple syrup and stuff. And I'm actually making myself really hungry, and I can't actually go to that pub restaurant and get that, because they've actually stopped making it. I think it's more because of it being unhealthy, but I would get that every time. And I've got some pictures on Instagram of the burger. Hi Miss Green Universe, how are you today? And thank you for the happy birthday. I know the notifications haven't been going out because I know the device on the floor from me hasn't even made a noise for notifications today. So, and this is literally the third one, which is more of just like a hangout, just a bit of fun until Infinite's ready so I can phone and also talk over some of the details for the challenge video. So that's one thing I definitely need to sort out. But I'm thinking maybe due to the light difference on my phone and the laptop, I'm gonna try and use Streamlabs again, because I really feel fed up every time. All I see is like this half of my face is black, and it makes me feel a bit down and depressed. So that's kind of why my first attempt of the live stream was a bit unhappy slightly. But yeah, Moose Tube really did cheer me up with the joke. So, and hopefully the chat's always showing up. Yeah. The only thing is, I've had this video for like since I got back from download, so that's when I did the video. And recently said about doing it, so I've known what's happened since download, roughly the 15th or before, I think, because that's when I think I filmed it. But that's the one thing I just do, is just need to make sure I get the timing right on these things. That's cool, Beth. I actually really do like hot food, and it's really fun. I used to eat like a big bowl of rice and minced meat. It's literally cooked all together and all in the hot sauce with loads of water, cooked until the water's all gone, and it was literally a case of sweaty forehead by the time I've even finished half of the food. So that's kind of funny. But luckily there's no photos of that, because the food was really hot at times. Infinite's videos are amazing and super fun. I've only got, I think, 2 videos to comment on, and I think only one of them I've been told to go to bed. I'm pretty sure that was Jessica that told me to go to bed, as it was literally after 4 a.m. sort of time, when I was, for fun, just watching more videos after Beat Saber live stream, which I just had so much fun watching. And I couldn't sleep, so I went to watch more videos, then got told to get to bed. But that was fun. As Infinite does know how late I do stay up sometimes. Okay, all the time. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. But it was funny though, because I was just like commenting on, I think it was the first 2 videos that Infinite made, because he was telling me about when I spoke to him on the phone, that he was more stressed during the start of it. So I thought, okay, I'll go and check that out to see for myself, because Infinite will say from the way when I first started doing the live streams, that I've actually changed a lot more, and a lot more chatty and less nervous. And I still do have the problems with the names sometimes, or getting names confused, or using the real names over the channel names and bits, which I'm trying to make sure I don't do, because I know if it's someone really doesn't want their real name used, but I know it. I don't want to annoy them, but I know some people do use the real names. Pretty much that's kind of what I'm doing myself, getting, because at like a download festival I was less stressed because I was looking at things to do rather than there's loads of people here, I don't want to be here sort of thing. But instead of that feeling, I was feeling, what can I make into a video that people might actually like and enjoy, rather than feeling stressed and anxious and all of the bad things. So in that sense it's really helped, because I've got to meet some amazing people. I've got to talk to DJ Wells over the phone. I've got to talk to Infinite over the phone, and I've got from a couple of different people, which I will show because I'm super happy with the stuff and I think everyone should check the channels out. But I got this from Hayley Marie, which I really like this, it's super cool, and I love cats, they're my favourite animal, and so I said that one. So because I don't want to ruin the stickers, I've only got the business card next to me, but that's by my bed at all times as well. Backseat Gorilla Productions business card. So technically Backseat's in my live stream, as I've got his business card. So also I got this Lego brick from Infinite, and I actually want more of these. I've got this Funworld token. I just want a collection of different arcade tokens that I can have. Yes, Hayley is amazing, and especially when the only difference between packages that were sent me was, and I was shocked when I got this because the cost of this alone was the exact same price as these two and a couple of business cards. So a couple of business cards as well with this versus this, they were literally the same price to ship to the to send to the UK. So that was really weird when hearing the prices, because I literally worry whenever someone says that I've won something and they're sending something in the post. And also, this is something that DJ Burrell sent me. I won like a little mini drone, which I think was roughly smaller than this part of the box, and but just a bit bigger. And that was going to be $60 to send to the UK. So Blake said that, and I asked could he phone me because I was really nervous and not good with writing messages. So that's why sometimes I'm really terrible when writing a message to someone. But we worked out to send, he had a friend in the UK, so he could send me this thing instead, this Funko Pop of Wayne Gretzky. And it's something I really wanted anyway, so I did really want the drone because it was something cool, and it was one of the first wins that I got from a live stream. But where the Funko Pop was better to do, because it cost a lot less than the drone, and we were both happy, and everything was sorted out so quick. And he's an amazing guy, and he's so nice to talk to, and I'm just so happy. Hi Big Lou, how are you today? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I should be able to do that later, and if I end up forgetting, there's 3 people you can ask for my address with that, and tell them that I have given full permission. Is Infinite, Simo Jackpot Pro knows my address, and so does Backseat. So I'm happy if they give it out if I forget, but just remind me a bit later, because I know I've got to dig that out, and I did promise Infinite a phone call. But I do have other problems that I use in the YouTube to cope with a lot, like stress times when I'm out. I'll pick a YouTube channel that I love watching, or I'll listen to music. But thinking about like the YouTube side of it always makes me feel calmer. Hi Simo, I was just mentioned you a minute ago because of something. But if I forget, Simo, please let Beth Biclaw know my address, as I'm fully happy for her to have it. But I shouldn't forget for too long. It's literally just remind me, because I'm that clumsy. And thank you, Simo, for wishing me a happy birthday. So what I originally was gonna do was get some scratch cards, and I literally forgot to do them. I did film the ones I had, and I got these birthday ones, but sadly no luck for me. But I did film them, so I will, if I get some more, I'll put the video together and stick these in just to lengthen it a small bit of the video. But I only got, I think, 2 done, but I really did go all out to make that as hard for myself to do the video, as I had like, well, yeah, I like making it hard for myself. I could have just moved the camera. So I have this desk thingy, which I read comics from or put my laptop on. And so I lifted that up, so it's like that. Then I had one of my devices, so, well, I could pick this one up. This one sort of in that angle, so it got the actual scratch card perfectly. So that was really hard work. Thank you, Beth, and have a great day. But yeah, the whole YouTube thing actually has helped me quite a lot, because like on the London Underground, I really don't like it. I am constantly thinking, can I get off this train please and just get back home? As I just don't like the London Underground. I just don't like it because it's so busy and it's just feels so stressful. But since I did the YouTube, I've actually felt a bit more calmer. And last time I went on the Underground, I actually made that part of my video, so it really did help a lot. Thank you, Simo. It was super fun. I had an amazing time, and a couple of days later, my mum actually got this from a Metallica show. My phone's been evil. Oh, there, it's working at last. But this was from a Metallica concert, and I've got loads of different guitar picks which I'm gonna do a proper video on, because there's some really nice ones, and I just love having guitar picks. They're always fun to have around. I even use these as a scratch card, as they work really well on scratch cards, as these get quite sharp round there and they'll take the foil bit off easy. Hi Miss Tube, how are you? Yeah, I got my Streamlabs to work on my phone a lot more stable for today, as I've got, I think I had 8 gig of internet, as I got 5 gig free when I started up my SIM for the first time. And I bought £15, and that gave me the £5, well, the 5 gig free, so I got 10 gig for the price of 5, which was really cool. But when was at the concert, can't find it. Distraction. Sean's on the screen. Yeah, I literally keep all the things from prizes I win by my bed, and so I can see them and have a happy thought there at all times. So that's one of the reasons. So while I was at the festival, I would give these away to one or two people I did. They have my signature for the 3 letters of my channel name, and that's something I actually use, not just brought a ton of them and then that's it. I literally play guitar with them and learn things on guitar and or bass, and sign my initials of the channel to each of my guitar picks when I don't use them anymore. So that's something that's always on me, and I'm happy to just hand out whenever. Yeah, I could easily use that. Yeah, well, I think, yeah, I've used nearly a gig of internet. But I've got to make a phone call to You Infinite, so as we've got to sort out the challenge a bit, so because there's a few things that concern me with it. So other than that, it's not a real problem, but it's how many plays on the machines where you're going to be playing versus how many plays on mine. So whether we do it as the exchange rate rather than the exactly 15. Well, not 15, the 5. So rather than it being 5, it being whatever 5 is in US money. Yeah. If I've just forgot where I put the chat. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I wanted to make it more fair for you because mine worked out. I got 15 plays for £5, so I wanted to make sure that we either had the same or whatever to make sure it was 100% fair for both of us. Then there's no way no one could say Joe cheated. But then again, I don't think I could win with an E-Claw even if I did cheat. But this E-Claw that's for the video's got about 3 really nice plush that I really liked in it, and the rest were not exactly the best looking plush, but I did make 2 or more videos from that machine and one from E-Claw with Toy Story plush in, which I really want the plush out of that machine. So, and one of my devices is beeping at me. There's about 3 different devices, or no, 2 on the floor, which I nearly stepping on. As this is about the best light I've had on this live stream from my phone, which I don't use much. Well, actually, this is actually the first time I've used a phone to do YouTube. I've always used this monster. It's useless nearly now because it's like this room is a dead zone for the Wi-Fi, which is annoying, and I know how annoying it is. Tomorrow, if I can definitely do the live, I'll be showing off some more plush, and I pretty much won't have the plush from the first part of the live stream. So I will be showing a couple quickly now, as these are really cool, and I've only seen these in one arcade in the UK, so getting these was really cool. There's another one. Here's one that I really haven't seen anywhere in the UK. This was literally got by the worker from Outback, and they said these are discontinued plush, but we could have them for tickets instead. So that's the only reason we got these, is because they were discontinued set, and I believe I have a green one with a green t-shirt with, which you can see the t-shirt a bit better there. Quite a long time ago, I actually had a cat called Garfield who was so sweet, but a really nervous cat that just wouldn't do much. It was just so nervous of everything, but it's a sweet cat, and I miss the cat so much. But yeah, that's one that's at the bottom of my bed, and also made the thumbnail because I just really wanted it in the thumbnail. So that's cool, missed you. I love it when anyone sends me like a picture of a cat or something silly cat related, whether it be a picture that Nola Mum has posted with a cat holding a gun saying Tom is fed up with Jerry's antics, sort of thing. That's really funny, and it's just really silly things like that. Just a picture of a cat really does make me laugh sometimes. But I'm gonna end the stream now because I need to talk to Infinite properly, and if Infinite quickly messages me now which device to call, I'll call straight away, and we can sort things out as quick as can. As I definitely want to make sure this challenge is perfectly fair for both of us, as I love doing the challenges with Infinite, as Piano Keys was our first challenge, and that was super fun, and I was super happy when I was asked to take part in a challenge with a YouTuber. So there'll be a new challenge video soon. So, and I hope everyone checks out the previous one before both me and Infinite Muar, because they're amazing. And I wish I had to hand the, what's that? And as I'm super happy with it, and I want it in my stream as well. Here's the picture that Jessica did for me. And I didn't even tell anyone that was my favourite band, and she found everything that I liked. There's a lot of blue, red in the picture, and that's everything in it. It just looks amazing, and I love the picture, and it's a super cool present. So I'm gonna end the stream now because I'm sure I've been on long enough, and I don't want to annoy everyone because I just wanted to get one stream today that was working, and I want to say an extremely big thank you to everyone who has joined this stream, the last stream and the stream before that, as I had so much trouble today with my laptop internet. I want to thank everyone. Beth McClaws, thank you. Big Lou, thank you. Infinite Muar, thank you. RooseTube, a big thank you to you too. Miss Green Universe, thank you to you as well. And Joseph, something, I can't remember the last name, I'm terrible with names, but thank you for joining the stream earlier. There's so many names that have popped up, but thank you everyone who watches this in the future. If you do watch it, thank you. You're all amazing, super cool of you, and an extremely big thank you for everything. You're all amazing, and I will see you again next time.